Chapping nobody else's auto. Tuesday evening, time for some Toy Tuesday. We're going to shake it up a little bit tonight. Going to be something a little bit different that we've never done on here before. So hope you guys like it. Shifting gears a bit, but it's going to be kind of cool. It's going to be different, but I think it's going to be kind of cool. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Anyway, been kind of a crazy day. Been shooting a lot of content today. Got some more cars shot that we've been wanting to get done for a really long time. 55 Buick two-door, 46 DeSoto coupe. Hey, there's Kevin L. ready to go. And, got the 73 Imperial video shot. Super excited about that. I think that is an awesome car. I can't wait to share it with you guys, see what you think of it. But I did get the 73 Imperial video shot as well today. So the old camera, old phone battery's been taking a beating. We should be good for tonight. But like I said, something a little bit different. So I hope you guys like it. It was Addie's idea. This is her stuff. She's like, try this. It's something a little bit different, a little bit off course, and see what everybody thinks. So we're going to see what you think, see if you like it, even though it is a little bit different. Now, one thing that always goes with hot rods, rock and roll, right? I mean, it's the way it is, right? Hey, there's Kenny. John's here with us. So we've got some of Addie's vinyl collection tonight to check out. Some pretty hard to find stuff you don't see every day. So, like I said, we're shifting gears to something completely different. Curious to know what you guys think. Love it, hate it. You guys tell me. We can never do it again, or we can do some more of it. So, but anyway, what we've got tonight is part of her private stash of AC/DC stuff. Who doesn't like AC/DC, right? I mean, it's kind of like a law. So anyway, some different stuff. We'll see if you love it or hate it. I've seen him twice. She's seen him once. I saw him once when I was in college, and then we took her in 2016 to Kansas City to see him. Hey, there's Steve. And so this is some of that stuff out of her collection. So you guys tell me what you think. We're going to start off with a couple of promotional release albums. That's right, Nick. That is completely right. Believe it or not, this first one is a 33 album single. Promotional live album. This from 1981. We've got that date on this one right here, if you guys can make it out. We'll go ahead and flip this around so we can start laying this stuff out. Here we go. A promotional album, a full 33 album that just has 3 songs on it, believe it or not. Let's Get It Up and Back in Black and TNT recorded live December of 81. Those are the only 3 songs on this album. It is a promotional piece, not a retail sale album. Hey, hearts, that's a good sign. I'm taking it you guys like this stuff. The next one, also strictly a promotional piece, licensed for promotion only, sale is prohibited. Based on that River of Hearts, I'm assuming you guys like AC/DC. This is the promotional piece for Maximum Overdrive. So yes, you AC/DC fans know this is a promotional, Who Made Who, non-release, not for sale, strictly promotional album. It is also a 33. So not stuff that was ever available on the shelf back in the day. Kevin digs it. That's cool. This next set is actually a 2-set deal. We get them out of their sleeves so you guys can see them. Recorded October of 1982. An interview with Angus Young and Brian Johnson. This is a 2-disc set. I say disc, these are actually albums. Hey, there's Big Rig Brett. We can see this. This is one issued in a set of 2. That's true, John. That's 100% right. And here is disc 2. These are about the size of a 45. However, they have the single hole in the middle of them. So these are 33s. They're just small 33s. So these were never issued for sale. 2-disc interview set with Brian Johnson and Angus Young from October of 1982. I'm going to put these back in their sleeves so that I don't get in trouble for damaging them. Up next, this is a very interesting piece. I hope you guys think this is cool. It's in a frame, so I got to pop it out of the frame here real quick. This is a, once again, not for sale, AC/DC special radio interview disc. This is a 33 album. The album is still in here. And this was for radio station quote unquote interviews. Hey, there's Buick Man. So this is basically a white album cover. This is a sticker. Now on the back, and this is what really makes it, hey, there's more hearts. So I'm taking it, this is okay with you guys. So this is a white album cover with an AC/DC sticker on it. On the back is literally a piece of paper taped to the back of this. Hey, there's Pete. On the back, it literally tells the radio station how to conduct the interview. Hey, there's Cream City Pete, Jeff from Ottawa. So they literally have all this on the back. Interview cue sheet, where the DJ could read the question. They have the answer out cue, and the answer length is 44 seconds. So this was literally sent to radio stations. The DJ could sit at the mic, ask these questions. The answer is pre-recorded. They followed this guide of the answer out cue, so when they heard a lot of times, they knew that was the end of that answer. They could go to the next question. They knew at about 44 seconds, they were going to say a lot of times, they were ready for the next question. The hearts are still rolling. I'm taking that as a good sign. So this is something that was never meant to survive. And this literally, you can see, this is literally Scotch tape to the back. These were to be used up and thrown away because obviously nobody wanted to know that AC/DC was not in studio. Then you were just pre-recording all this stuff off of an album. Dan's digging it. Buick Man likes it. I didn't either, Chili. That's that's till we found this. One side has the entire interview with recorded questions. Other side is answers only. Okay, I didn't remember that. The hearts are still pouring, so I'm taking that as a good sign. When we look at the album itself, obviously, as we know, promotional copy, not for sale. They didn't want these getting out. And it is from 1983. Pete likes it too. Yeah, I thought it was kind of cool. When we found this, I was like, that's pretty neat. This is stuff, radio station exclusive, back when radio stations actually had DJs and played records. And, you could call in and request songs and cool stuff like that. That's this time period. 1983, literally what they were doing. Appreciate that, Pete? So really a cool piece. Something that never was ever meant to survive. Obviously, it was recorded and then pitched because, they didn't want it getting out there. You didn't want somebody coming in, a guest in your studio, and pick it up, say, hey, that was a cool AC/DC interview last week. And then you find this album laying there. It's like, oh, so it was all stuff you just played off of an album. So obviously they didn't want that to happen. These were not meant to exist. They were never meant to survive. Somehow or another, this one got stuck back in a corner of a radio station. Obviously survived in amazing condition. This is literally a piece of paper. This is literally a piece of paper that has been taped to the back of the album cover for the DJs to follow. John, 83, the year I graduated, and yes, we were blaring AC/DC. So glad you're enjoying it, John. You probably actually heard this interview at some point. Wherever you were living at that time, I bet they probably played this interview at some point on your local radio station your senior year. So anyway, kind of some neat stuff. Glad you guys are having fun. No idea, what you guys were going to think of it, but the hearts are still flowing. A lot of great comments. I appreciate all that. And glad you guys are enjoying it. We got one more piece that I brought down tonight to share with you guys. And I think it's really cool too. This album, this interview album that was never to be released to the public, is a great piece for sure. These other interview albums with the pictures on them, never meant to be released to the public. Obviously great pieces as well. In fact, I'm probably going to have to move these to get this other piece up here. So let's just do that. Let's move these out of the way. And we got one more piece to share with you. In fact, I may just hold it up over this direction. That might even be better. The last piece we've got tonight is from 1979. Bon Scott's last album, and it is a super great piece. Once again, something that never, ever, ever was meant to survive, which is what makes this stuff collectible. I mean, let's face it, if everybody saved it, everybody would still have it, and it wouldn't matter. The stuff that was meant to be used for a month or two and then trashed, that's what's cool because 99% of it got trashed. It didn't get saved. So when we find something that did get saved, and here we are 46 years later, still enjoying it, still mesmerized by it, still able to appreciate it. We found this at an antique shop in Kansas City several years ago. Was very shocked when we found it. It is super cool. It's a little bit banged up, but it is framed, so that's helping preserve it. But the next piece we've got was the 1979 Highway to Hell record store display poster. This was the US version. This is literally a record store promotional piece. Yeah, back when they had record stores. Yeah, just like who remembers actual DJs, back when they actually had real record stores. There goes the hearts again. I'm taking that as a good sign, guys. So you can see it's got some wrinkles and some bends in it, some creases. Shows the other albums they had released up to that point. But that's what this was, an original record store piece. Back when record stores had big promotions when an album was released, you went down there as soon as it hit the shelf. Yeah, that stuff happened all the time. The hearts are still going. The fireworks are going. That's awesome, guys. I'm glad you're digging this. So it is framed. It is nothing special on the back. It is a basic white poster. But it was the actual record store piece for Highway to Hell when it was released. So to give you guys an idea on size, let me grab a tape measure just so you can get a perspective on it. The hearts are still going. It's a lot of hearts. It is 20 by 30. So 20 inches wide, 30 inches tall on the original record store promotional piece for the original Highway to Hell release in the U.S. in 1979. So we'll sit this over here. Like yesterday. And we'll recap. There's the poster, the Highway to Hell record store promotional poster. We also have the 33 single promotional Let's Get It Up, Back in Black, and TNT live from December of 81. The hearts are still going, so somebody is really excited about these. The Maximum Overdrive Who Made Who soundtrack promotional album, not released for public sale. Disc 1 and Disc 2 of the October 1982 interview with Brian Johnson and Angus Young. And the hearts still roll on. And the AC/DC special radio interview disc with all the questions and answers taped to the back, the times and everything, all on the back of this. Still on the original piece of paper, scotch taped to the back of the album, that the DJ would follow along as they recorded the pre-recorded interview with AC/DC. So, like I told you guys, something a little different tonight. So what'd you think? You like this stuff too? I like it. I mean, it's rock and roll. It's AC/DC. It's awesome. That's right, Kevin. That's for sure. Like I said, I told you we were going to mix it up a little tonight. I told you it was going to be some different stuff. So I hope you enjoyed it. Based on the amount of hearts I saw flowing, I'm thinking everything was A-okay with you guys by mixing a little bit of this stuff in as well. Hey, William's here with us. Kenny liked the change? Cool. Music Monday. I wouldn't have time to do all that stuff, Nick, but it would be cool. We can mix some of this type of stuff in. I thought it was Addie's idea. She's like, let's change it up a bit. Try this, and obviously you guys are digging it. It's cool stuff. It's none of this is off the shelf, available that you could go in and buy. Yeah, I bet so, Buick, man. Everybody's got a few of their favorites stashed. But what we really liked about this was, this is all promotional stuff. None of this was available over the counter. None of this was ever, you couldn't walk into a record store and buy it. None of this was ever available. Everything we looked at tonight was strictly promotional pieces for radio stations and or record stores. That's the only place it was released. None of it was supposed to survive. Yet somehow, just like everything, sometimes some of that stuff sneaks through the cracks, ends up on the open market years later, and we've managed to add it to our collection. So glad you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, definitely different, but I agree with you 100%, Brett. Sounds great, Kenny. Glad you enjoyed it. Lots of great comments. So I'm assuming we were okay by shifting gears a bit tonight and going with some limited edition AC/DC non-commercially available, all promotional pieces. So, yeah, I remember those Grease soundtracks. Yep. So anyway, guys, that's what we've got for tonight. Shifted gears just a bit. Lots of great comments, lots of hearts. So I'm assuming everything was A-okay with you guys doing some AC/DC stuff. Anyway, what else is coming up this week? Like I said, we shot several videos today. The Imperial video is awesome. That thing is so cool, cleaned up pretty good. The Buick Special 2-door hardtop, we got that one done. That DeSoto Coupe is a really neat car. Started utilizing some brochures today. I did have brochures on the 55 Buick, did not have anything on the 46 DeSoto or the Imperial. However, the Imperial had a ton of its original factory stuff with it. You guys are going to get a kick out of that. I can give you a sneak peek of that, what I do with it. No, I took it back in the office. So, great, John. Glad you both enjoyed it. And that's right, Brett, is some good get on down the road music. So, got all that stuff ready. Perfect, Kenny. Glad it made it. And by the way, everything else that was shipped Monday, or everything that was paid for Sunday night, did go out yesterday. I think I cranked like 16 packages out of here yesterday, and then I had some more stuff go out this morning. So, but we will get some content up tomorrow night. What's coming up? Oh, the public video tomorrow night. I think you guys are going to get a massive kick out of it. The car that saved Chrysler. A lot of talk about Chrysler right now with the 100th anniversary. Bright future. Lots of new things coming about for Chrysler. We've got a video on the car that actually saved Chrysler. The executive version. So, it's definitely different. I hope you guys like it, but that is coming up. And then, of course, Friday night, we will get the regular Meekum video up. And still got a lot of stuff to work on. I've got all the ACD videos to work on, the Auburn Cord Duesenberg videos, the Jim Wicks video with the GT500 and the Twister, plus the videos I shot today. So lots of great stuff coming up, going to be popping up here over the next several weeks. Buick Man going to Iola. I've never been to Iola. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but I've never been there. Cream City Pete going as well. I've heard that's a good one. Angelo Van Bogart, or my editor with Old Cars Weekly, they go every year. I've heard a lot about it from him. And sounds like it's a doozy. It's a good one to catch, so good one to hit. So I'm glad you guys are going. Throw some pictures up on that Nobody's page of the show when you're there, the show and the swap meet and everything. So it is always hot. So anyway, that's what's going on my end. We'll get some of that content up starting tomorrow night. It's going to be a lot of fun. Glad you guys didn't mind shifting gears a bit and with some other cool old collectibles. Had a lot of fun with it, and glad you guys enjoyed it as well. With that, I'm going to jump off, get back to work, get a few more things done yet tonight. We'll get some of that content up this week, and we sure hope to see you all right back here next Sunday night, 7:30 for some more Gearhead Interactive Live Chat. Have a great rest of your week, everybody, and we will see you Sunday night. Thanks for watching, everybody.